On the afternoon of Thanksgiving Eve, a man identifying himself as Dan Cooper boarded a Seattle-bound Boeing 727 at Portland International Airport in Oregon. Cooper, carrying only a black suitcase, sat down in the rear of the plane, lit a cigarette, and ordered a bourbon and soda. The plane departed the airport at 2:50 p.m. Shortly after takeoff, Cooper handed a note to the stewardess. Cooper showed the flight attendant his makeshift bomb and demanded $200,000 in ransom for the aircraft and its passengers, 4 parachutes, and a refueling truck on standby at Seattle Airport. The attendant gave this information to the captain, who then relayed it to ground control. The president of Northwest Airlines complied with his demands and ordered all employees to cooperate fully with Cooper. The aircraft landed in Seattle at 5:39 p.m. Upon receiving the money and parachutes, Cooper released all 36 passengers, keeping the 4-man flight crew on board. At 7:40 p.m., the 727 departed from Seattle under Cooper's directions to refuel at Reno before ultimately traveling to Mexico. Cooper instructed the aircrew to fly the plane as slow as possible and to keep the cabin unpressurized, and told the remaining crew to remain in the cockpit. This would be the last time that anyone would see Cooper. At approximately 8 p.m., the crew was alerted to the lowering of the plane's rear stairwell. The crew continued with the flight and landed the aircraft at Reno Airport, Nevada at approximately 10:15 p.m. The authorities immediately searched the plane, but found no trace of Cooper. With 2 of the 4 parachutes missing, it quickly became clear that Cooper had leapt from the aircraft mid-flight, taking the $200,000 in ransom money with him. The authorities began a manhunt for Cooper near Lake Merwin, an artificial lake where the FBI believed Cooper would have landed, and began to compile a list of suspects. However, despite the investigation's thorough search of the area, the FBI found no sign of Cooper. In the 42 years since the incident, no one has been able to positively identify Cooper or determine his fate. The only break in the case occurred in 1980 when a boy stumbled across $5,800 of the ransom money that Cooper had made off with. The bills were trashed, but ultimately they raised more questions than it answered, as their location contradicted the area where the FBI had been searching. The money, along with an instructional stairwell placard, are the only pieces of physical evidence to be collected outside the airplane. The FBI officially believes Cooper did not survive the jump, as it is believed that Cooper did not possess the skills required to pull off a jump into a heavily wooded area, especially at night. But without a body or convincing physical evidence, the case remains open to this day, making his hijacking the only unsolved case of air piracy in the history of the United States, leaving the public and investigators alike open to speculate what became of D.B. Cooper.